where I'm at, turn the city up. 3, 2, 1. I don't like to brag, but I'm really young.
Alright guys, so we're out here in LA. First time out here. We just flew in from Dubai. Crazy long 16-hour flight. Then we go into Denver, and then we're going back to Toronto, and then finally back to Dubai. So we got a whole journey ahead of us, but we made it. Right now we're out here in Santa Monica Pier. We're about to explore, see what the city has to offer in these very interesting times where, you know, the whole Forex industry, the prop firm industry, everything is shifting. There's a lot of turbulence happening, which we'll talk about for sure. So yeah, let's check out Santa Monica first. This stuff looks exactly like what GTA looks like. GTA San Andreas, 5, whatever. I feel like LA is stuck in the 80s. Look, you're looking for gold or for treasure.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he needs a better side hustle. He needs the EA. I don't know if he's gonna make money like trying to find pieces of trash like that, but he needs to buy the EA for sure.
Well, if the show sucks, it's your fault, because we know we're good, because my mom says so, and I love my mom, all right? Ladies, he's smooth, he's single, he's 6'2", he got his own car, he got his own house, he got no kids, he got an 800 credit score, he's vegan.
Okay, so we're out here trying out the LA Ferris wheel. I'm a kid again.
That's it.
Remember, a few years ago, Miley Cyrus's house burned down. There was a huge wildfire house burned down.
Oh shit, just 11,000 a month?
After that, she bought a house in this.
We're out here in LA, downtown. Actually, no, we're not downtown. We're in Beverly Hills, I believe. Watching the UFC fight. We're at the co-main event. Robert Whittaker just took a spinning head kick to the head. Show him there. We're at the Warner Studios right now, about to have a little tour of how the inner workings of movies and all of that stuff, you know, all the Hollywood stuff. Oh, found them in them. Cool. It's always a good day when you find them. Let's go.
No way.
We're in the airport again on our way to Denver, Colorado. So we're going there for a specific reason. I'm not just going to Denver to chill. I don't think anybody does. Maybe. So I'm not sure if I showed in the previous vlog, but I have my chest tattooed. So now I'm filling up my trap/shoulder area, and we're getting that done by Eric Marksinen. He's done a lot of celebrities, some like YouTube personality, stuff like that. He's very dope. He done Andy Frisella as well, pure entrepreneur, you know him. Pretty cool work. So let's go over there. It's freezing. We gotta do what we gotta do. All right, guys. So we are out here in Denver. Not sure you guys can see, but it's snowing outside. You can't see that much snow, but it is very cold. It's like Toronto weather out here. But yeah, we're out here. We're about to go meet the tattoo artist in about 15 minutes. About to, you know, put the design on, see how it's gonna fit, see how it's gonna work with the already existing tattoo that I have on my chest. And then yeah, let's see how that turns out. But this morning, interesting stuff is received some emails. Like a lot of firms are just completely shutting down the US traders when it comes to prop firms, or at least when it comes to the meta trading platform. Today is February 19th because this is gonna be uploaded in the future, and then probably since then a lot of things happened. So just to give you a timeline. But yeah, receiving emails from insiders and this and that. Big shift happening in the industry, and it's time to adapt. That's it. Shit's gonna come your way. If you don't adapt, you die. But right now, let's focus on the tattoo. Let's get that stuff done. It's gonna be a long day of getting tatted and gatted. That's it. You guys can see, got the rows on the trap area done. We also have one in the back here. We're contemplating whether to add a third one or not.
I think we should.
Really?
I think we should.
Oh man.
You're here, you know what I mean? You took a long trip. It's already there. I got the stencils right here. Literally, you could hold your breath for as long as it would take me to do this, you know. But you know, chill. Think on it.
What is just like 3 rows? Is it like too much or?
I don't think so. When you're looking at your whole entire body, do you know what I mean? Here you go. Put that on my sleeve. At least one up here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You got it.
So I'm like, I got braces, you know what I mean? I got
Rolled
much up here. It's the tattoo to get, you know. But walk it out and get your energy back.
Yeah.
Let me get some sunshine.
I think you should do a third one.
Really?
Yeah. How you feeling?
Huh?
How are you feeling?
Bruh, we did like 7.5 hours. Beat the fuck down.
No breaks.
No breaks. We did. Oh, one break. We did eat lunch.
That barely counts, man. It was like 13 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, still. Woo! Yeah. Last hour sucked, for sure. Like, super sucked. But, final piece was great. Oh, fuck. Yeah, we'll talk after. Okay guys, so let's talk about the prop firm space, what's happening, and all of the madness that we're going through right now as Forex traders. So just to be clear, today is February 23rd, right? I wanted to put a timestamp on when I'm recording this because I don't always post my vlogs or my videos the day of, right? I post them sometimes a month after or whatever. So whatever I say now, maybe by the time you see this video, things have changed. So that's why I want to date it. And maybe some of the predictions that I will say right now will have happened, or maybe not. So, what's happening right now? All of this chaos, let's go through it. So all the majority of prop firms are getting either shut down or they're shutting down US clients. So this has been the biggest issue, right? We've seen some major prop firms get their medical license taken away or stop accepting US clients completely. So why is this happening? There's a couple of theories. Which one is right? I don't know, we will maybe know in the future, but for now I'll tell you the theories that do exist, right? So the theories that exist is, first of all, that MetaQuotes, because it's a Russian company, is getting a lot of pressure from the United States to get all the States people out of its platforms. That's one theory. There's another theory, is that after what happened with my Forex funds, a big scandal, big $100+ million per year prop firm, after what happened there, it caught the US regulators' attention when it comes to this whole prop firm space. And then once they saw and looked at the case, they were like, okay, what platform are they using to facilitate this scamming? Because they were doing a lot of shady stuff. And it was MetaTrader, owned by MetaQuotes. And then apparently the theory is, because of that, the regulators have come to MetaQuotes and they're like, what is happening here? Why are you facilitating these platforms to do this? Why are you letting this happen on your platform? Stuff like that. And then because of that, they're trying to get out of the prop firm space, specifically in the States. So that's another theory, right? Which one is right? I don't know. So what's the third theory? I believe there's a third theory as well. The other theory is that MetaQuotes itself is coming up with a prop firm license or product, because currently how it is that it's going through brokers, and brokers are white labeling or gray labeling their own MetaQuotes license to the prop firms to use. And MetaQuotes saw that and was like, wait a minute, I'm not gonna let that happen. I wanna put myself in between this and make money from it. So I'm gonna create a prop firm product or a prop firm license that I can just directly work with the prop firms and make that money instead of it going to the brokers. That's another theory, right? So let's see, only the future will tell which one of these is right. All of these seem sensible and like they're definitely believable, right? All of these could be true. Maybe multiple of these are true at the same time. That's another thing. So right now, these are the three different scenarios that could possibly or are possibly happening, which are leading to these problems. Now, outside of the scenarios, let's talk about what will happen and what my predictions are, because this is a massive shift in the whole FX space, to be completely honest. And I mean, here's what's gonna happen. Again, I can't give you just one option because there's multiple scenarios that could happen. And I'll go through a couple of them that I believe could happen. First of all, it's a very big possibility that prop firms are just completely banned from the state. That's 100% possible. And when I say prop firms, I mean Forex prop firms, not other types. The reason why is because CFDs are not even really legal in the States unless you go through regulators, and most of these prop firms are not going through regulators or using brokers that are 100% regulated. The only one that is the broker Owanda, which is regulated in the States, and it's also coming up with some kind of evaluation prop firm thing. So let's see how that works out. Let's see if they're able to keep their MT4 and the MT5 for US people. So there's that, right? It's possible they would completely lose prop firms. So what's the solution in that scenario? The solution is not as nice as you would think. The solution is that you would have to shift to a different market called the futures market. So in the States, futures market is very similar to Forex markets in a lot of ways. The difference is that it is actually regulated. It's regulated by the States. Everything is much cleaner. There is no manipulation. There is none of that stuff. I'm personally not experienced in that field, in futures field specifically, so I would definitely do more research and even put some money in the futures market and try to trade it and see how similar it is to Forex, and you know, get my hands and feet wet, I guess, and see how that game is. I have never tried before, just to be completely honest. I've traded multiple things, but never futures. I know it's like contract based and whatnot, so it will be a couple of things to learn. It is in different platforms. It's not on MetaTrader or any of that stuff. It's on NinjaTrader and TraderVate. These are the platforms that they use over in that side of the world. So it will be very interesting to explore that and see what's possible in that space. But that's definitely one of the possible options that could happen. You lose all Forex prop firms in the States, you have to move to futures. I mean, is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. Forex, we're all used to it. I mean, we're all used to it. We're all used to these platforms, and we know how to trade it. So it will be a big change for a lot of people, and will take a lot of time for everyone to really transition and to go over on that side. Okay, that's one scenario. Second scenario is that MetaTrader and MetaQuotes is completely gone from the States, right? Which is already happening. But it just gets replaced by another platform. The platform of choice right now that seems for a lot of these brokers when it comes to the USA specifically is DXTrade, right? So DXTrade, how it works is a little bit different. It doesn't necessarily go through a broker. You buy your own servers with DXTrade. I know this because I know people in the industry and whatnot that own prop firms and are in this game. So you buy servers from them, and then I believe you connect a liquidity provider or something like that. I'm not technical when it comes to the back end of this stuff, but it's something like that where you work directly with DXTrade. There isn't the broker as a intermediary. Like with MetaQuotes, it was MetaQuotes works with the broker, and then the broker works with the prop firm, right? That's how it was. With this, I think it's more of a direct relationship, which is maybe what MetaQuotes is trying to do, which is one of the theories when it comes to maybe MetaQuotes wanting to offer their own prop firm solution. So one of those possible scenarios, right? Like I said, we completely lose MetaTrader, but we still keep Forex prop firms. The only difference is that it's on a different platform, which is DXTrade. This is a likely scenario. It's looking like maybe this is what's gonna happen. Let's see. This is what a lot of prop firms are trying to shift to. Now the thing is, are DXTrade gonna go ahead and just pull the same move that MetaQuotes did, right? Are they just gonna be like, actually we're getting pressure from regulators and we'd have to let you also go? Then if that does happen, we go back to scenario one, which is you completely lose prop firms in the States. So I don't know. Like I said, only time will be able to tell. It's a very rocky period of time in the prop firm space. But maybe, I mean, at the end of the day, like maybe it's a good thing, right? Maybe it's a good thing. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people are getting affected. Anybody that owns a Forex business / prop firm related business is getting affected for sure, including myself. And it's just part of the game, man. If you can't go through these rocky times and these ups and downs that we go through in this game, then maybe this game ain't for you, right? It's tough. I know it's tough. A lot of things will change. A lot of people will be completely gone. A lot of people that you see right now popping this will be completely gone. And it just is what it is. If you're able to do the right moves and outsmart what's currently happening and figure out the opportunity in this crisis, then you're gonna come out on top and be just fine. If you don't, you're gonna get crushed with the rest of them. That's just the game. That's just life. It's ruthless. It comes at you when you least expect it. As soon as you thought, oh, okay, I finally got the grip of the prop firms and this, I finally understand. Boom, you get hit. That's just how it is, right? Only the strongest survive. Okay, so that's one of the scenarios, right? So USA, boom, we only get DXTrade. The problem with DXTrade is a newer platform. Nobody really uses it yet, right? Until prop firms completely transition. They do not have a platform to build your EAs on or allow EAs or anything like that when it comes to automated / algo trading, and algo trading is a massive community. So currently there is no openings for that there. The only solution that there is and is being currently created is trade copiers. So they're creating trade copiers from MetaTrader onto DXTrade. So you'll just be able to open some demo MT4 account somewhere where they don't really check if you're from the States or whatever, and then use your EAs on there, and then those trades will copy over to your DXTrade account. So that seems like the possible solution for the States people when it comes to DXTrade, because natively the platform itself, DXTrade, does not have any kind of capabilities for automated trading or anything like that. So that really sucks. That really sucks, because if they did that, we would have just converted our EA to their language, their coding language, and that's it, which we actually are doing for CTrader. So we're already working really hard to convert our strategy onto C-Trader and be able to use that on that platform. Again, C-Trader, unfortunately, you can't really use it in the United States either. So they took that route from the start. It sucks. Maybe in the future, as they start getting more pressure and more users, people will be like, yo, you have to allow EA trading. You have to allow EA trading. You have to create a coding language or whatever for us to create these strategies and make them automated. That's also a possible scenario, but of course that's not going to be an immediate solution that happens right away. That just is what it is reality. The only solution that I currently see that could work very quickly within the next couple of months, we trade copiers. That's it. Trade copiers from MT4 to DXtrade. That's gonna be the solution, the temporary solution for now. I believe that's the two most likely scenarios to happen. That would be it. Either you completely lose prop firms in the States, or that you just move over to a different platform. That's it. The Europeans are not affected. The rest of the world is not affected. This problem only hits specifically the United States, and it's mostly because of regulations and laws and CFD laws and whatnot, which have to go through the CFTC, which they currently are not with all the prop firms, basically, which is why all of this is happening. Again, I don't know which theory is causing the problem to happen in the first place, but that doesn't matter because the problem is happening. So now we just have to solve the problems for it, create new solutions. And like, I have a lot of people that are in the States that are my clients when it comes to a lot of my services, whether it's challenge passing, whether it's the EA, all of this stuff, and they will be affected, of course. So all of us will be affected. My business will be affected. It's just part of the game. Like, I've accepted it, and this is where you have to prepare for scenarios like this, and I'm already taking action towards finding solutions, and I've already found a few, right? For example, like I said, trade copiers. Trade copiers will be the way that you still maintain being able to use EAs and automated trading bots while moving on to this new platform, which is DXtrade. That will be the way. Other solutions such as, well, I can't really talk about it too much, but I am partnering up with a prop firm, and we will have some solutions for United States people that still want to get their challenge pass and whatnot. It's going to be on DXtrade as well, but we're going to have a few solutions for people in the States. I can't reveal too much about that right now because it's still in the works, and you know, this whole thing that happened really delayed that partnership from happening because there's a lot of moving pieces, that a lot of uncertainty and whatnot. But hey, we'll make it happen. We'll find solutions for States people. What else? C-Trader, we're already working on EA for that and translating it towards that coding language, which is different than what MetaTrader uses, which is MQL. What else I got for y'all? The trade copier is already being worked on. It's being created by a couple of companies, but one of the ones that I'm following right now is Traders Connect or Trade Connect, something like that, and they're working on the MT4 to DXtrade copier, and they say it might be ready by next month, maybe in a month and a half, something like that. So in the grand scheme of things, that's a short timeline compared to not having a solution at all, right? For the time being, what could you do if you are in the States and this is affecting you, right? So you can still trade your own live capital on MetaTrader using EA trading bots. Maybe that's something that I'll create more content on for our EA members that already have our bots. That's something I could create more content on, especially with my bot, because it works extremely well with live accounts, and I mean like your own money. We've seen people have gains of like, I mean, this is gonna sound unrealistic, but it's true. But I also tell you the drawdown, because if you see the drawdown, then you'll be like, okay, it kind of makes sense. Some people have done 300% gains. I think it was a 50K account initially, and then it grew to 6 figures when he did 3x or 300%. But the drawdown was 40%. So the highest drawdown that they experienced was 40%. And we have what is it called? FX books for this, all proof, live verified, whatever you want to see, right? So that is possible. 300% in 6 months, that's like crazy gains. I'm not saying you have to do that. You could be making much less and be fine with it, right? Or you could be making more if you're not risking, if your capital is lower, right? If you're risking 2 grand, then of course you can do massive numbers and you don't really care and you can handle more drawdown, right? That's fine because it's just $2,000. When you're talking about $50,000, then of course there's much more risk there. If you do worst case scenario, shit goes bad. So you have to be much more careful with bigger capital than you do with smaller capital. You can go much more aggressive, of course. But yeah, that could be something to explore, is for getting prop firms for a little while until the prop firm problems are solved, and then just moving over to your own live accounts. You can start with $500, $1,000. I have a bunch of FX books of people who just started with $500, stuff like that, and tripled it within a month. Again, taking higher risk, of course, because it's a lower amount of capital, but it works. You can flip accounts, you can make good money every single month doing that as well. If you already have money, you already have 20,000, 15,000, 30,000, something like that to trade with, then easily you could switch over to live accounts and never think about prop firms again, to be honest. Easily. You don't really need them. You'll just maybe, let's say if you take 20% drawdown with the EA and you make around, I don't know, 30, 40, 50% per month, that's very possible with the EA. Again, higher drawdown, right? If you want to play the conservative game and you just want to do like 10% per month, that's also completely possible. But the problem there happens is that, again, which is always my thesis, is if you're going to just aim for that low gains, 10%, stuff like that, you're going to need much more capital. You're going to need $100,000. And this is why prop firms were so crucial in helping traders, is because you can focus on lower gains and still make decent or really good returns and profits without having to risk too much, right? So that was the whole appeal of prop firms. When you switch over to the live account side, it's a riskier game. You can make more percentage wise, but again, it's a riskier game. Hey, if that's the options that we have, then that's the options that we have. And in this game, you're either gonna adapt or you're gonna die. That's it. There's not much to it. My outlook on this situation, I mean, the first couple of days that I was hearing about this, which is about like last week, I was scared. I'm not gonna be honest, because this affects a lot of things. A lot of moving parts are here, and we already have a business in this niche, and this of course gets affected, and a lot of our clients are from the States and this, that. So of course I was a little bit scared, but after I traveled and I came here to LA and cleared my mind and whatnot, I actually found so many opportunities to do so much stuff that isn't being done that could just propel us to the next level, to be honest. So it's an opportunity right there. Once you clear your mind down and remove the fear and start seeing things clearly for what they are and just accept, hey, your current stuff is fucked. Now, what can you do with this new opportunity, this new field, with this new problem that is happening? There's so many possibilities, because it's a blue ocean, nothing is there. So you could come in and work really hard, invest a lot of money in creating some things and bringing them to life, and then boom. So yeah, right now, honestly, I'm not really that fazed about it. I'm not scared about it anymore. I've ran multiple scenarios through my head, and I think this could be even bigger than before, to be honest. It's just about how you play the game. That's what it's all about. As for being a trader, you just have to adapt. You just have to adapt. Like I said, if you're one of my customers, EA client, you're gonna have to adapt. Maybe you still use MT4 with the trade copier to DX Trade. Maybe in the future DX Trade enables their own coding language and we're able to translate our bots into that platform. That's completely fine. Maybe C Trader allows US clients. I really doubt it, but like I said, that's already getting worked on. Yeah, I mean, it's cool, man. We're getting shit done. We're getting shit done. If we do lose prop firms, Forex prop firms specifically, and that's just the scenario that ends up happening, we just have to adapt. Again, you have two options. Either you stick to Forex and you go trading your live accounts. That's a very viable option. You can start $500, $1,000, $2,000, and then start putting more capital as you get more comfortable. That's definitely possible. Even with the EA, when it comes to the live account side, you can have 24/7 settings because you can handle as much drawdown as you want, etc., etc. So there's more opportunities there. It's not like you completely fuck. Or we can move over to the futures market. That's also a viable solution that I'm researching right now. I don't have much knowledge about it right now, but I will sit my ass down and research it and learn about it and put some of my own money, right? Put some of my skin in the game and see what that world is about. And maybe if we lose Forex in the States, futures will always stay because it's regulated, and then that might just be the new wave. Who knows? All of these are possible scenarios. I'm gonna stop rambling here. I think I spoke for a long time right now. And yeah, the future is bright. That's all I'm gonna say. The future is bright and we're gonna win. If you're part of my clique, you're part of my customers, you're part of my circle, you're gonna win. That's it. I'm very confident in what I can do, and I'm very confident in finding new opportunities even in crisis moments, and we're just gonna win because that's what we do, right? That's what we do. We might temporarily get hit, right? But we always win. That's it. That's in the DNA. So with that said, make sure to subscribe to check out more vlog content, more Forex trading lifestyle, more Forex like straight up prop firm related stuff like this, all kinds of stuff that we be posting up on this channel. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.